Hey, Mitch the RV guy here with Mr. Motorhome, bringing you again one of the very nicest pre-owned travel trailers you can possibly buy anywhere. Guys, this is a family dream. 2004 Fleetwood Wilderness 29-foot bunkhouse. Inside and out, it is in great shape. Let me start out by showing you the inside. You know what I like best about travel trailers? Tight, enclosed, coffin-like spaces. No, I like huge, open, roomy spaces like this. This 29-foot trailer makes it feel like you're in a big auditorium almost. You got a huge couch here that actually converts into a sleeper in seconds. It actually has a table behind the couch. That's ingenious. It gives a place for you to have the kids put their drinks, put their soda cans, so that they don't knock them over on the floor. You've got lots of storage all the way above. Big dinette here, which is actually a little bit larger than most of these booth dinettes. Means you can actually put 2 adults on it. Makes all the difference in the world. Of course, that turns into a bed. You've got the 2 beds here for the bunk, just like every bunkhouse. But what every bunkhouse doesn't give you is this huge, vast, open living area. And all this room for the kids to play. Think about it. You can have Monopoly set out here. The kids can be playing a game. You've got all this living space up here. I can be kicking back on the bed, talking to somebody, having a conversation. Everything's open and available. And yet, I can close it and have privacy if I want. I've got a nice area here for me to put the TV. Kids can be watching Frozen for the 937th time. I do not want to build a snowman. No. Okay, and you've got the storage above there. And of course, you got the speakers all the way around so you can be listening to all the singing. And this is where you're going to be putting your compact disc so you can blast the Stones when they're out. I can finally get some satisfaction. Look at this. You've got an electric heater. Now that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is, because you pay for propane. Most places you go camping, you get free electricity. You go ahead and hit that button. Now you got hot water from electricity. A little bit better than having to pay for it. You got the Dometic refrigerator freezer. This one does have the really cool wood look on the outside that some of them give you. I like that a lot. And it gives you an oven in addition to a microwave. A lot of them are going to jip you and just give you a microwave. Not really the same. And you got a big pantry. I like the air conditioning unit. This is an RVP. Very, very nice. It's a Coleman Mac brand. I'll tell you what, they make good stuff. Very reliable. And when you look in the back, not only do I got storage, I've also got a huge bathroom as well. And I'll tell you what, having a large bathroom sure beats a small coffin-like bathroom. I don't want to feel like I'm on a 747 when I'm taking a shower, trying to get there in the crew cockpit, where you got the stewardess knocking. What's going on in there? Passengers are complaining about the noises. That really irritates me on every flight. And I'll tell you what, guys, when you come down to Mr. Motorhome and you see this, you're going to be like, Mitch, it looks even better than it does on the video. That's because we only get perfect tins here, and then we go through them and make sure everything works. Let me show you the outside. Guys, outside you're going to notice one thing. There's nothing to notice. It doesn't have like a big gash or, oh, that's where I saw Bigfoot and he in a dead run hit the side of my trailer. It was crazy. There's always a story, but you don't want a story, you want a nice trailer. Fleetwood has been building motorhomes pretty much since the beginning of time. Actually, the father of the founder of Fleetwood invented the motorhome in 1930s. He actually used a Ford Model T chassis as his base. I guarantee you that sucker did not get moving down the road very fast. You got these outside speakers. They actually are pretty nice speakers too. They have some decent sound to them. The vinyl's in pretty good shape, especially for one of this age. It's not peeling, it's not cracking everywhere. It does have an RVQ set up here on the side, which is nice. Now this is an ultra light. It's built super lightweight. The floors, the walls, the ceiling, it's meant to be towed by something not super substantial. So if you don't have the big burly steroid truck that doesn't look like it can move its neck because of all of its muscles, that's fine. This will still get down the road just fine. You got the outside shower, great for if you get the kids at the beach and all of a sudden they're having a sand fight. You don't have to worry about there being sand inside your motorhome for the next 5 years while you're trying to get it out. And again, the fiberglass is straight, everything's good. And when we get anything in at Mr. Motorhome, guys, we plug it into Sure Power. We check to make sure everything works. We check to make sure everything works on the batteries. We leak and pressure test everything in this coach. We only sell gems, and we guarantee down to the light bulb everything's going to work in this. You got the storage space right here. This is underneath your couch. A very, very large amount of space that you can get, and it's accessible from the inside if you have a hammer, which is something that typically I carry with me when I go camping because of the bears. Look at all the space that you have inside of there. Now that's an awful lot of storage space on the outside, folks. You've got to visit us here in Elk Grove. We don't have any bears on the lot, but we've got a lot of great deals. 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. Consignment part sales, Mr. Motorhome's where it's at. And I'll tell you what, our consignment program, if you've got something nice, it's like going on The Bachelor. Everybody all of a sudden is going to want to date your RV. Hey, Mitch the RV guy, hoping to hear from you real soon.